Alright people, welcome back to the channel. Shanela here, comparing the Switch 2 and the Steam Deck OLED. Let's just cut to the chase, alright? These are both handheld devices. You use them to play games. And yeah, that's it. Bye guys. I'm kidding. So the Switch 2 comes in with a 7.9-inch IPS LCD display, 120 Hz refresh rate, so it's pretty snappy, you know what I mean? It feels good in the hands. Giggity. Yeah, it's very thin, right? I wouldn't say it's heavy, but it's not light. I don't know the exact measurement of the weight. Yeah, you guys could look that up, but this is just what it is like for real kind of review. Now, the Steam Deck, on the other hand, comes in with a 7.4-inch OLED display, right? 90 Hz refresh rate, and the resolution is 800p, while the Switch 2 has 1080p, right? So higher resolution, punchier colors here, right? Now, as it pertains to the weight and the feel in the hands, this feels better in the hand because it has these grips right here. For long play, you're playing the games for long, you're gonna enjoy playing it more on the Steam Deck because of how the thing is shaped. All right, I think the term they use for that is ergonomic. Big words. All right, yes guys, so the Steam Deck is more comfortable to play. From my experience, it also has longer battery life, not by much, but I get like 3 hours out of this and maybe 2.5 hours out of this if you're playing it non-stop. I set my battery charging thing to 90% on this, and the Steam Deck charges all the way to 100. I didn't change it. Yeah, but for this, I stop it at that. Now, the games. If you're someone that like Nintendo exclusives, there's no other option. This is what you have to get, right? You don't have a choice. You have to get this if you want the early releases of Nintendo exclusives. Of course, you can actually mod or hack the Steam Deck or whatever they do, emulate, and you're gonna get all the games you want on it. But if you want games as they're released, you're gonna need the Switch 2. Now I got these thumb grips, right? I paid $12 in Best Buy. Not Best Buy, GameStop, yes. And it came with like 4 pairs. This one is the easiest one to put on. I didn't put it on because I wanted extended travel for the joysticks. This was easy to put on. Now I have it in the dark mode right now, and I'm playing Mario Kart World, which I got with the system. It cost me $500, $534 to get it with this on it, and then I bought Donkey Kong for $70. So I've spent over $600 on this before, so far. Right now, real boxing, all these were cheap, maybe $2. And you know, Fortnite's free. What else was free? Apex, right? Now, I currently have it in 24-hour timing. I need to change it. I didn't even notice until now. I've been having a lot of fun playing the Switch 2. The Switch 2 is amazing. I am a Nintendo hater. I've been hating on Nintendo ever since they announced the Switch 2. I was like, oh, you're not gonna be better than the Steam Deck, it's gonna be trash. No, I was wrong, right? I've been having a blast playing Mario Kart and Donkey Kong, right? Mario Kart is actually amazing, right? I'm actually playing the free roam right now using Donkey Kong because Donkey Kong is my favorite character. The speakers on this are really good. Like, I have no complaints as it pertains to the speakers. The screen is pretty. It's not OLED, but I don't know what they did to this panel, but it's I think it's punchy enough. You know what I mean? No delays. I haven't had any frame drops. I've seen TikTok videos of people saying, oh, the Switch 2 underperforms. Nah, I haven't come across any of that kind of problems. It's actually a lot of fun. Oh, I already did that mission. It's actually a lot of fun, no itching. You know these type of games are something special. If you are a fan of Nintendo, if you're not at it, I would tell you to go try it or check it out at Target or maybe even Walmart. Those places have kiosks that you can go and check out the games. Oh, also the haptic feedback on this is amazing. When I say amazing, I mean amazing. You know what I mean? Like, even just going through those rings now, I can feel the haptics. I don't know what they did, but these Joy-Cons are 10 times better than the ones on the original Switch and even on the OLED. This is a lot of fun, guys. You know what I'm saying? I could sit and play this for days, for hours on end. Alright, now, the Steam Deck. Now, the Steam Deck is my original baby. I've been babying this console for the past 6 to 7 months, and nothing has changed. However, I must say something that I've noticed is that because the Switch 2 has 120 degrees, 20 hertz refresh rate, this feels kind of choppy. Like, going through the software itself, I don't think it's moving as fluent as I want it to move, unless like I'm swiping. So swiping is not too bad, but like pressing it and navigating it through the use of the buttons, it doesn't feel as smooth. You know what I mean? Now, yes, the colors are everything. The colors are everything. I love how punchy the colors are. Right? I'm currently playing the
Hey, don't worry. I'm sure your insurance will
they
cover the
call
damage.
Need for Speed Heat. Need for Speed Heat is amazing on this console. On this PC, I keep forgetting that the Switch. I keep forgetting that the Steam Deck is a PC because of how streamlined it is. It just goes into Steam, and you'd never know that it's a PC unless you go looking for the desktop. Now, performance on the Steam Deck is, I want to be honest, not as good as the first party games that you find on the Switch 2, right? It feels a lot smoother playing Mario Kart than playing Need for Speed Heat on the Steam Deck. Don't get me wrong, still a lot of fun. Another thing that I've noticed, the haptics are not that good, sometimes non-existent. Playing it right now, I'm feeling a little slight vibration, but it just doesn't feel like haptics. It feels like vibration from the speaker. So I'm gonna turn it down right now and I'm gonna see if it's really the speaker that I'm feeling. Okay, no, it's not. It's not the speaker, but it's still faint in comparison to what the Switch 2 offers. I'm getting 40 frames per second right now. If you can see, 42. I think a game like this should be performing way better because this is not a new game. This is an old game. I was playing this on PlayStation 4 in 2020, maybe 2019. I'm not sure. I remember, but I think it could do much better in terms of what the performance has to offer. Again, the color is phenomenal. It feels so nice playing this game because the shape of the controllers or shape of the device is so, it leans to the shape of your hand as opposed to what it is like playing it on the Switch 2. Yo, don't bust me. What? Yeah. Oh, fire. You know what I mean? The speakers on this is very good too. They're very good. Oh, I was trying to cut him off, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, all them batty police are just a try. Oh, they're trying to chase me down. Yeah, both of them are a lot of fun. I can't complain. It's just that I wish, I wish the Steam Deck had a higher refresh rate, higher resolution, and a stronger chip, right, to run these at a higher frame rate. But hey, it's still fun and it's still worth what I paid for it. I think I paid $565 before taxes, of course. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. So if you're trying to compare to choose one to buy, I suggest you buy the Switch 2 if you're into Nintendo games, Pokemon, you wanna play Donkey Kong, you wanna play Mario Kart World, you buy the Switch 2. There's no other device that you're gonna get the perfect experience from. No emulator can give you the experience you're gonna get on the Switch 2. If you're into more games like this, third-party games and you know, other fun games that you come across, even what's it called? Cyberpunk. If you're into Cyberpunk, I suggest you still buy the Steam Deck instead of the Switch 2. You know what I mean? Yeah, because the Switch 2 is geared more likely towards cartoon games. So if you wanna have some grown fun, get you a Steam Deck OLED. If you wanna have some fun, remind you of your childhood. You know what I mean? You wanna reminisce, you wanna be taken back, the nostalgia, then the Switch 2 is the way to go. I have both and I regret none of them. Right? I'm having fun with both of them, depending on the mood I'm in that day. I also have the Legion Go, so next I'm gonna compare the Legion Go with the Switch 2. Both have removable controllers, so we're gonna see what happens. Alright guys, with that being said, Seanella here. Please subscribe, comment down below, share the video, ask any question you wanna ask, and say anything you wanna say. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out of here.